More. Hi,
Hello.
Julie.
Hello, Tina. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Happy
Good.
Monday.
Happy Monday. Happy last week of July.
Happy last week of July. Yes, I can't
Yeah,
believe it. Time is really flying by.
I
Absolutely.
know. I know. It's like over half the year is gone, and
Yeah.
yeah, August is coming, and pretty soon fall. I guess depending where you. It's just so weird to say. It's like it's kind of sad. It's like I don't want it to
I
end.
know.
Yeah.
I know. And
Yeah.
this summer is really flying by fast too. And Arizona is usually really, really hot, hot. Mesa
Yeah.
anyway. And the last maybe 3 days, it has rained nonstop. Like it's so humid here. It's really weird. It's really odd.
Nice. You probably need the rain. We need rain because
Yeah,
it's
we
it's
needed it.
been it's been really hot and dry in where I live. Neighboring places too. Like we need rain. So if everyone can thank rain, rain to
Yeah,
Western Canada, rain. We
we'll
need.
do our rain
We,
dance.
yeah, we do. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, it felt
Yeah,
really good, and I know the gardens and everything are loving it too because everything
yeah,
is so dried out and dead. So
yeah.
yeah, so here we are.
Here we are. It's our most popular show. It's the free mini psychic readings.
Yes, I love this show.
So we welcome everyone into the chat room. And
Yes, hello Arlene and hello Jessica. Thank you
hi,
guys so much for coming back.
yeah, hi, ladies. And for those who don't join the chat, but they just like to like kind of observe or watch, from the, I want to say like the background, we welcome you too. That's totally fine. You don't have to join the chat room if you don't want to. There's no pressure. No
No,
pressure.
no, we won't force a reading on anyone.
No, that's right. That's right. And we try to, I mean, I want to say it's always good, the news that we share, even though it might be difficult or not to your liking, because it's always good. I think it's right. It's because it'll
Oh,
help us in some manner. Yeah.
no, it's always to raise the higher collective, the higher vibration, and to get
Hmm.
you to that next level. You know, the tarot was always
Yeah.
meant to elevate and not really foretelling doom and gloom like that. You
Yeah.
know, if you're on the wrong path, the cards are going to tell you in a gentle, loving way.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think everything should do that. Like psychic, even like numerology. I believe that too, because it's like, if it's something you're not liking to hear, if, it could be like help you to get unstuck, to heal that
Yes,
part and get going, in your life. Yeah. So you can flourish and thrive.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share a few things before we get going. Because at the beginning, it's a little slow, like as we're waiting for everyone to join in and to put in their comments in the chat room. So, first of all, I just want to say there will be people who will come in and will either say, like, message me, or they will try to reach you, like, or message you. And we
Yes.
call them spammers, and we can't vouch for them because they're not affiliated with either one of us with Enlightened Energy. We don't know who they are, if they're genuine or not. So we recommend just ignore them. Julie and I try to ban and block them as soon as possible,
Yeah.
but we don't always get to it. And even after the show, I notice they will come on and they'll go back and they'll like contact all these people. So just buyer beware. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all adults. It's your choice ultimately, but we're letting you know we can't vouch for them. We don't know who they are or what they're
Right.
like.
And a lot of fake spammers are on YouTube because a lot of the tarot card readers are talking about these spammers coming in and saying,
Mm,
but they're giving out like email addresses that say send donations here and things like that. So
oh,
be really careful because really the only thing they're after is money here. So
yeah,
please,
yeah,
please don't
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other thing is, so we try, I know we have our regulars, which is wonderful. We love seeing our regulars, and we have newbies. So we try to go pick those that have never had a free reading from us first, just, to share and to, be fair, I guess, that way. And then if there's time, we'll get to, the regulars if you've had a free reading from us
Of
before. So you
course.
never
Of
know.
course. Yeah.
Julie uses tarot cards. I do numerology. So for me, I will want your date of birth. And if you don't want to give the year that you were born because you're shy about sharing your age, that's okay. Just give me the month and the day. And if you can put the month in name form. So for example, if you said to me, I'm going to go 9/11, I'm going to think, is that September 11th or November 9th? And it does make a difference because with the cycles, like it does. I need to know what
Yeah,
the
it
month.
does.
So that's why I would prefer in name form. And if you don't, we also ask you to limit to one question if you have a question. Otherwise, if you don't have a question, Julie and I will share whatever comes through for you. We will be quick because we don't spend a lot of time with each person. Again, just to be fair and it's free and to get as many people as possible.
Yeah.
So with
Sometimes it varies depending on the, the person and the question,
yeah,
right?
yeah, sometimes, yeah. But I mean, it's not like we're not spending, let's say, like 20 minutes per person, right? It's usually,
Right.
I think at the most, maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. I never
It's
time it. Yeah. So it could be
awesome.
anywhere from a few minutes to 5 minutes, give or take.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Chrissy. Yes, we can definitely give you a reading. And Arlene is wanting a reading too, if we have time for sure, Arlene.
Mhm.
And hey to Becca, and hello to Mom and Rosa.
Yeah, we do have a couple of new people. Yeah, that's
Nice.
lovely. Thanks for being here. Oh, wow.
Good.
Okay.
Karen, another newbie. Yes.
Yeah, lots. I love that.
Welcome.
Okay, welcome everyone. Okay, so here we go.
Here we go.
Deep breath. So, yeah, I'm going to, I mean, I like to go in order, but I mean, it depends who's sharing their date of birth because that's what I'm using, right? So, I guess I'm going to go with Becca. I know Chrissy, you know, I do want to read you. So, Chrissy, if you want to put in your birth month and day, your year, it's optional again. Everyone that's listening, Rosa, same thing.
Yes. Tay, first time viewer from
Tay,
London.
welcome.
Yeah,
Lovely.
welcome.
London, England, I'm going to say, not London, Ontario, Canada.
Well, you never know.
Okay,
Michelle.
there we go. And I'm getting birth dates. Yay.
Good, good.
Okay,
Yes.
I did mention Becca. So Becca Williams.
Yes. Becca
She said
Williams.
anything I'm going to show here.
Yes.
So anything for Becca. Okay.
Okay. Anything for Becca.
Anything for Becca.
Anything for Becca. Let's see.
So I usually am quiet for a few moments because I'm calculating the numbers. Yeah.
Well, Becca, the Page of Cups popped out. So yeah, something new, some kind of new idea, something that you really did not think was going to happen. Like you kind of put it in the back of your mind, maybe some time ago, and it's just coming to the surface now. So you're wondering, it's just kind of crossing that consciousness of yours, and you're wondering if you should pursue that. And it's something that I always call that my "when pigs fly" card because there's a little pig flying there. So it's some kind of
Oh,
idea that you just thought was never going to come to fruition, and that's starting to resurface for you. But you're a
alrighty.
little concerned about the energy. You're holding on to what you have. For fear of it going away, of course. Maybe this is not, you're not sure if that new idea is going to be profitable for you. So you're really holding on. But when we get into this energy, you got to learn to let go a little bit and trust the universe. This is an idea that's come to you. You've worked on it, you've thought about it, and just trust that it's meant to come out at this time. It's all in divine timing, and it's something kind of, there's some competition around it too. So maybe it's a new storefront, new business, that's maybe a little competitive, and that's why you're a little nervous. But that's really good energy because that's new,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And it's interesting you kept saying new, because so Becca, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the cycle you're in. So the cycle talks about, it's based on the month, the day we were born in the present calendar year. So I would go May 27, 2021 to get a single digit. And it talks about what's in focus for the person during their calendar year. So you're in a number 1 year. It's new.
Oh,
She's
new.
starting a new block. The cycles
Makes
start at
sense.
number 1 and they go up to number 9. So it's new beginnings, new
Yes,
ideas,
lots
making
of
new plans. It's about trying things as well, because even though you may not see the results of what you're beginning, to just do it anyways, because it's like a garden. You're planting seeds this year. So it's, in a garden, some things sprout right away and some things take years. I can't speak English today. So I want to say yes. And the other thing too, I don't know why I kept hearing like marriage,
yeah.
wedding. Like, so I don't know, Becca, if you are married or not, or you're looking to get married or engaged, but marriage comes up around you, whether this is for yourself or maybe someone close to you, like a sister.
Hmm.
Um, and I keep hearing babies. Like, so again, I don't know if this is for you, Becca, but somebody wants to start a family.
Yes.
Um, so
Absolutely. And there's going to be an offer about that. Somebody's going to start talking about a family and love and filling up your cup with love too, including a family
yeah,
unit.
yeah. So I just want to say it's like, it's like you've come out of, let's say, the darkness, or you've come out of endings and dealing with things like difficulties or challenges, because the last year was, I want to say, challenging because of the
Yes.
cycle number. And this is like, a fresh, like starting fresh,
Yeah.
new ideas, and just like being alive. And it's like the world is your oyster. I feel like that's your theme for the year. The world is your oyster. So it's like, what do you want to try? What do you want to begin? What do you want to get going? And even though you may not see the results or know how it's going to unfold this year, just do it. Like, just try it, right? Like, yeah, do
Yes.
that. Okay.
Absolutely. She says her sister has just got married, so there's the marriage
Oh,
that you were
okay.
saying, and she wants a child too. But Becca doesn't want a child. But let
Okay.
me just say too,
Yeah.
the 1 year too, it's about learning how to do this on your own as well. So there is an offer of love coming in for you for some stability in the love area. But this really is meant. Here's the ace, right? Just like your one, but Ace of Swords is all about in your mind too. You've got to really sharpen your skills and what you do and your input on things, because this is all about learning to stand on your own 2 feet. Really stand on your own 2 feet for the next 9 cycles that are coming in the future, because you're going to have to make some decisions and you're going to have to do it on your own a little bit. It's kind of scary, but
Yeah.
it's going to be great. I mean, that's when you really take off, is when you can stand on your
Yeah.
own 2 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. And that's what the one is. It's about showing your independence, or showing your influence,
That's right.
and like, yeah, like doing it on your own. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Hmm.
huge sense of accomplishment when
Yeah,
you do it.
and the world is your oyster. Like, that keeps repeating over and over for you, Becca. So that's your theme. So it's like,
Yes.
just give things a try. That's what I get for her. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks, Becca. I hope
Yeah.
that helped you, and thanks for joining us and letting us read for
Yeah.
you. Hmm. Okay, Chrissy Swanson. We're going to come to you
Chrissy.
next.
Right.
And she did share her date of birth. Yay, she's in our age group.
Oh, is she? We're rare.
Welcome, Chrissy. So glad you're here.
Oh, my year. Yes, 66.
I don't think she had a question, so I think it'll be general again. Um, Julie, okay.
Okay.
I'm
And she's
just,
an
yeah.
Aries too. Love
Hmm.
Aries. Force
She's
you.
never
Yeah.
she's never had a reading before.
Oh,
Like,
my.
maybe not with us. Maybe,
Okay.
yeah. I shouldn't just assume
I'm a
like
veteran.
whatever. like we're like we're so
Right?
special.
Right? Look at that.
Okay.
1966. Chrissy, you've probably
Oh,
sing
and
that song. I've
yeah.
been kicking it since 1966 now. That song that got really big. I sing
Oh,
it all the time because I've been kicking
yeah.
it since
I went for
1966.
my walk this morning, and I decided, I'm going to listen to my music, because I don't always do, and I had that on my playlist.
Did you? I love
It
that
came
song.
on. Yeah. Yeah. I know. Okay.
Chrissy, so she's feeling a little bit left out. Somebody's making her feel left out, like she's not a part of the crowd, not a part of the group, not a part of the family. Um, just a feeling of lack right now is going on with you. But the Two of Cups popped out right after that too. So this is what you really want. You really want to find the give and take, to find the merging of the energies, and to not be feeling that way. I went through a huge long period of feeling that way too. And that card came out for me every damn time someone would read for me. But it is just a mind energy. It really, really is. You're feeling unworthy. You're feeling like you're not contributing. No, it's not so much that the externals are telling you that. So yeah, Spirit wants you to really take control of that. You are your own boss. You are in your own energy here. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is stable and solid, and really doesn't need a whole lot of others telling him who he is and where he belongs. So when you come into this energy, and this is your near future too, so this is a lovely energy for you to really take hold of self-worth. Really, you go through this kind of transition of your self-worth, and those are painful times because you just don't feel like you're fitting in, and you start to see everything from a different perspective. So when you're talking about things, people really aren't agreeing with you because you're seeing things differently. But honest to God, it's the best place to be sitting in, because what comes after that, when you grab that King of Pentacles energy and you really grasp who you are, what you want, and not listen to anyone else tell you who you are, you find teamwork and reciprocity and real collaboration too with others. Right now, it doesn't feel like you're really finding collaboration with others, or just not seeing things the way you're seeing them. But this energy is going to shift for you very, very quickly with the Knight of Swords popping out after that. And you're just going to kind of run away from all of those naysayers who are trying to tell you who you are and who you've been. That's another problem. People are trying to put you back to who you used to be. And all these experiences have shaped you and changed you and made you see things really differently. So you can't go back. You just can't go home to who you used to be. You're just different now. So that will become accepted in the near future here. So hang in there. Hang in there, Chrissy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Chrissy. So I'm going to talk about your cycle, and Chrissy's in a number 2 year.
Makes sense.
And it's interesting when you were saying you were saying no one is paying attention. No.
Yeah, she's feeling like that for sure. She's
like no
feeling
one's noticing, left out.
No
Okay.
one's noticing. Right.
Okay,
right.
and it's interesting because the number 2 is about listening. So, and it's like people don't want to hear what you have to say, Chrissy, in that cycle. I'm sorry to say. They just want you to listen. So it's like, listen to their problems, listen to their dreams, like whatever it is, listen to them. And it's like when you try to share, when you want to speak up about your feelings or what's going on for you, that's where it's hard to feel heard, because that's just the energy. I want to say, I want to go like the direction of like finding her feminine energy. I'm wondering if she's doing a little bit of like inner work, and like going, it just feels like there's times you have to go quiet. So, because it's like, I think the last 2 years have been really challenging for her.
Yeah.
And this is a year for her to like kind of settle down and go slow.
Yes.
And be gentle and ride the waves. Sometimes it's like not always rock the boat.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to say, one more thing, it's good news, is like I see Chrissy going on a retreat or something. So and because I see her like in the, sitting in the, is it called, it's not called the lotus position, is it?
Yeah,
where you cross your legs and you put your hands, kind of like, when they're like the meditation thing, like, yeah. Eastern religion, like, yeah. So I see that image with Chrissy. So I'm just going to go on a retreat.
Wonder. She said she has a question. I see in the comments, Chrissy. If you could type it in. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. Tell me yes or no, Chrissy. I thought she said she had a question.
Oh, I didn't realize. I haven't been scrolling down.
No, I just looked over, so maybe it was meant
to be. So she says her husband passed 3 years ago. And they were together for 30 years.
That explains it. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Chrissy. I'm so sorry. That's why you're feeling that way. There's nothing you're doing at all. But that energy is coming to you, though. That King of Pentacles energy is coming to you.
Yeah.
And there's no stopping it.
Yeah, so no wonder I'm getting gentle, and I just feel like, wandering, and it's like just ride the wave. There's something about riding the wave and just
Yeah.
And listening could also be tuned, like listening to your own intuition, because the number two energy is very intuitive, like,
Yeah.
like you're feeling. So it's like if you're feeling sad, it's like, maybe ask yourself, why am I feeling sad, and what can you do to feel better, right?
Yeah.
Or
Right.
if you're feeling, let's say, I want to go here, there's a
Yeah.
reason, like listen to that. So anyway, she
And
asked if
her
she's able to
yeah.
sell
She
her
asked if she
house.
was able to sell her house soon, and the answer is yes. With the help of your friends too, you've got a lot of friends supporting around you, a lot of friendship support, but they're going to help you do this. But you're going to get everything you want in this card, the Ten of Cups. This is wishes fulfilled, and that house is absolutely included because this is the home card, the happy home card
Yeah,
too, as well.
yeah, I'm gonna say by September. September feels
September.
like a big month for you, Chrissy. So yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know, like hitting the road too comes up with her. So I don't know if she's going to actually go and, let's say, maybe not settle down right away, or maybe feel unsettled and like trying a few different things, or hitting the road, or yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think you're right
it's,
about that. Yeah.
yeah. So just be gentle, and yeah. And I feel, yeah, your house will sell. I feel it'll be good.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, well, I hope that helped, Chrissy. Thanks
Yes,
for
great.
being here and allowing us to read for you.
Yes,
So I'm
thank you
just
so much.
scrolling back. Rosa. Rosa. I just want to see if Rosa. Oh, here we go. She did.
And Christy's blessed with four beautiful, incredible friends. That's that friendship card. Yeah, they're giving you a lot of
Okay.
support. Love that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm wondering if she's going to go to Arizona, like Sedona. I keep hearing
Really?
Sedona with
Sedona.
her.
I would love that.
So, okay. So November 30th. You're lucky
Oh.
your day is more than 12, because I'd be giving you some heck for not just putting it in name form.
Like I didn't hear the direction. Rosa, I love your name, Rosa. It's my mother-in-law's name and my daughter's name, really, Rosa Lynn.
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a lot of
Rosa's
another.
what?
Do you want me to go first? Because I
Well,
already
what?
have her number.
I
She's
have
in
one
a.
card for her.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
You
Okay.
go.
So Rosa, you are. See, this is interesting. So Rosa, right now you're a number 9 year, but that's going to change soon. Like you're going to come out of it in September, and oh no, you're going to come out of it in August. Sorry, and in September you're going into number 1 year. So heavy, like heavy time. I just keep getting like this sensation of dragging. Like I don't know if like you
Yeah.
feel like you're dragging your butt, or things are dragging in your life, and you're just like, I'm done already. Like it's like you're done with feeling heavy, and done with the sadness, or maybe just done with all the seriousness. It's like you kind of want to break free from that. It's like all these burdens, or this weight. I want to say almost like hang in there.
Yeah, right?
You're almost out of this energy of this heaviness, and where you feel like no matter where your turn, it's like things aren't going, like it's almost like dead ends, or things just stop or drop off. I'm wondering if that's the case for you, Rosa.
Yeah.
If you're listening and able to confirm. So I just want to say, like, starting in August going into September, it's like you're going to feel this weight lifting. You're not going to feel this heaviness. It's like you're going to emerge. It's like things are lighter and brighter in your world. And it's like, ready to break free. But it's like not until, again, August, September.
Yeah. Right. Got a few more
That's what
months in there.
that's what I get for you, Rosa.
Rosa, I'm getting your externals are like your external environment is really going through like a crash around you. Like there's a lot happening. I pulled the tower. This is for your external environment. I got the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, and the Tower. So the
Mm.
tower is when everything we thought was true kind of falls down, and we have to relearn what we thought was true. It's not fun, the tower moment. It rarely is fun unless you've been going through a horrible time, and then you get the tower and it means that's the end of that. And things, it's kind of like the same as the Wheel of Fortune when you get the tower. So, because things are going to change and things are going to change fast. So, whatever energy you've been sitting in, expect for that to shift out very, very quickly for you. But that's in your external area. It could be the workplace, it could be home. But there's just stuck energy around there too. They're just not willing to change or move forward. You know, you have this great energy. You come out as the Emperor, which is Aries energy. It's really knowing what you want and who you are, and you're making all the moves with that chess piece there. So your energy is fantastic, and also Temperance came out. So you're also balancing your emotions. You're in the process of balancing your emotions, but with all this chaos around you, I can see why you've had to do that. It's been a real roller coaster for you lately, and but that's all about to change for you. It's all going to start. You're going to start being the boss. That's what the Emperor is. He's the boss, and that's who you are going to be when you come out of this cycle. Now, that is kind of the cycle in general, right, Tina? To have that Tower card come out like that.
Yeah, because it feels like your whole world is crumbling around you, and it's like no matter what you try,
that's right. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, because it's about things are leaving your life, that's and right. Things are, you're learning how to. It's a combination of these things. It's a healing year, so you're learning to forgive and let go. Right. And it doesn't always necessarily have to be with another person. It's a lot of times it can be with you, right? Because you're dealing with guilt and shame, and there's sadness and tears. Like, so it's a heavy year, and it's like, you're lightening your load. Like, the universe is trying to help you, even though you might think like nothing's going right for me. Well, can I catch a break? And it's like, but they are helping you. It's like they're trying to get rid of the old to make room for the new. That's what this cycle is, in a nutshell about. So that's why I want to say, hang in there, Rosa. Like, soon. Yes. And when you said the boss, like that's a number one cycle. That's a number one energy.
That's what I was just going to say. Like, I put the card down.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
So so August, September, things like will start to lift and feel better for you in your world, Rosa. Okay. Well, thanks for. I hope that helped. Yes. And thanks for being here and allowing us to read for you.
Yeah, thank you, Rosa.
Yeah, thank you. I believe we're going to go to Karen. Here we go. Karen, welcome.
Hello, Naomi. How are you doing? Beautiful Naomi.
There's a lot of people joining now, and we see you. We see you in the chat room, and we welcome you. Thank you. We're trying to get through as many as possible. Yes, bear with us. Just a reminder. Just a reminder. Julie uses the tarot cards, and I use numerology. And for my numerology, I like the date of birth, but please give your date of birth, the month in name form, because it does affect when your cycle starts. For me, I need to know that.
Yes.
So Karen, I'm scrolling down. I don't think she had a specific question. I believe she said general.
Okay.
And then Tay, we will get to you next.
Karen is sitting in some Leo energy with the Strength card. Maybe finding her strength right now. I wonder what that means, really, why you're sitting in such a Strength card with the Leo. Or Aries, too. It could mean Aries.
Yeah, so Karen, I scrolled down, and she's just general. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, she's breaking down institutions, breaking down programming that she kind of grew up with. And, now the questions start coming. Now the institution, she's like, and she's starting to really rise above that pre-programmed thinking that all of us have. There's no escaping that, of course. But she is really inspired to find the answers and find the truth. And the truth will find you. What you seek, you will find. So keep seeking those answers. Use your courage and your strength to find what you're looking for, and you will absolutely find that. right, this is the card that popped out right behind it, which is the that feeling left out card, feeling not understood again and not heard. And but I think that's because you've got the strength to speak your truth, and your truth is making sense. And people don't always like that. They really don't. They don't want to always hear that. So they leave you kind of feeling like you were wrong, or you were shouldn't have spoken up. You know, you shouldn't have said anything, or but you should. You should. You are searching the truth. You will find the truth, and you have the strength to do that. So it's really good energy. It's really driven, inspired energy.
Wow. Okay, well, Karen, you're in number 7 year cycle. So
You
it's a
are.
spiritual year, and it's a year of going within. It is.
Yes, it
So it's
is.
like it's the answers come later. So this is not about um, like pushing. It's not about control this year. So it's like almost like surrendering to source. If you believe in God, if you believe in angels, but surrendering, allowing the unknown to work its magic in your life this cycle. Okay. And your cycle is now and it goes until next June. June 2022. And then it's interesting because when you were saying like spirituality going within, it's like about prayers. I also picked up religion. So it doesn't necessarily
Yeah.
mean, you know, you're going to go get religious or, you know, it's like I just get more like I wrote down Buddha and Eastern philosophy and like religion. So I'm wondering if Karen's going to be on this path of like exploring those areas, right? And see,
I
it's
believe
almost
it.
like she's searching for something more, like wanting, like empty, like it's like she needs to fill her cup, but it's like she needs to, it's like withdrawing. It's like, and I also get with her like
That's
peace
right.
and quiet. It's like she wants to shut the door to the outside world, and it's like she's really craving quiet and like
Mm-hmm.
alone time.
Right.
If you can, like, you know, go, you know, do that, you know, as often as you can, like sit in the silence, nap, get extra sleep, because that's all the energies of the 7 year cycle. And
Right.
prayer, like I keep hearing prayers, like, you know, you're
Yes.
praying for things. And it doesn't have to be necessarily because you're praying for like $1 million. It's like, even like
Mm-hmm.
praying, like, you know, like give me an answer to this or show me the way, like
Yeah.
even generally like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right. And I just noticed this too, the Hierophant and the five, two fives too. That's a 10, that's an end of a cycle as well. So you are coming into this new knowing, and it has to do with the Hierophant here. It has to do with religion, like Tina said. It has to do with a higher learning than religion, though. You're going above these pre-programmed ideologies. You're going to a different level than that with the Ace of Wands there. So just keep doing that. I think this is my meditation card, prayer card.
Mm.
That's what you're doing. You're almost forcing yourself into this energy because you don't really want any other input right now. You really need to refine this on your own. So
Yeah. And you know that, what card is it with that you said that it's like your the face? What card is that one again?
Ace of
With,
Wands, Ace of Wands,
see that right away, it's like I get Buddha. I get
Buddha.
Buddha with that,
Exactly.
with her, like, and her third eye. So this is a good
Yes.
time for you if you're wanting to like activate your third eye, or if you're looking into more spiritual subjects or develop your like intuition, like your inner guidance system. This is the year to do it, like to
Yes.
really practice and surrender to it, and just like faith, because your faith is being
That's
tested.
right. It
Okay.
is. That's why she's needing this strength card.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it, Karen. Good for you. These are tests we go through, and you're right, and you're elevating to the next level here.
Yeah, and you know, the faith, you know, all you have to remember is like you're learning to believe it before you see it,
Yeah, that's right.
right? And we're taught, and especially in our Western world, we're taught like, no, you got to prove it to me, or I won't believe it, or I won't believe you, right? And you're
Yeah.
learning the opposite.
Yes.
So
That's right.
yeah, so I feel like it could be like, you know, a really fulfilling year, and yeah, I hope Karen that helped you, and thank you
Yes.
for being here and allowing us to read for you. Um,
Yes. Good for you, Karen.
I'm just scrolling back. Oh, I said Tay. Here we go. Yes, Tay. So welcome. And Tay is the one from, yes, he's from England. Or she. I don't, yeah, because I don't know
Yeah,
if Tay,
you're right. I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I think Tay is a name. It can be unisex, right? Wouldn't you
Good,
say?
it is, and good thing we
Yeah,
just read energy anyway. So
yeah, yeah. So no offense, like we're trying
right.
not to be rude or crude.
No, no.
So general reading, and thanks for sharing your date of birth.
Oh, all these
Um,
birthdays coming up.
oh, and it'll be like in just a little over a month. Happy birthday! Happy early birthday.
Thank you, Karen. It was such a pleasure reading for you.
Oh, we lost Julie. So I'm going to, as I bet you Julie just got kicked off her internet. She'll come back. So I'm going to speak, and I'm just calculating your numbers here today. So just bear with me a moment, everyone. Um, Here we go.
Sorry.
That's okay. I was going to say, like, you get kicked off.
I know it happens. I don't know why, but my internet is obviously bad.
I like to say, like, it's the spirits they're playing.
I think so, because it never happens. You and I talk all the time this way. Never happens.
I know, never, you guys, never.
I promise.
And we talk like through Messenger, like, and
We
it's
do.
like we never, like, we can go on for hours and none of this ever happens.
And we do. Tay is sitting in some work energy. So this is usually my work, hard at work, hard. You got a lot of, pans in the fire. So you're doing a lot. You're trying to multitask. You're trying to get it all done, but you got it under control. There's no an underlying energy here that says she doesn't have this, right? She's just confident. She's got them all up in the air, but she's just sitting there chilling. But there is some kind of intense contract in your life right here. It could be a lover, it could be a friend, but it's intense. It's a very intense relationship, and it's a major arcana. So there's somebody there that is intense for you, and maybe a distraction from all that you have going on, because you seem very, very busy. So that might be a little bit distraction for you, and be something you might have to look at in a little bit, maybe, and take care of that relationship. There's like an underlying something going on there that you've both just been kind of sugarcoating and not really wanting to go there. And which we all do, because who wants conflict? It's avoid conflict at all costs for most of us. And the Lovers is a very conflicted card, because there's just so much love and passion there. And when that energy shifts, you care just as much. When you're hating someone, you're still caring about them. You're still thinking about them, and they're in your energy. You're still spending time on them. So regardless of who that person is, they are a distraction right now. But you're going to have some conversations in the future, but you will. But this hard work is going to pay off for you, because you are holding your own pentacle here. So offers of money are going to be coming in from all this hard work that you're doing. Whatever you're investing in right now, it is going to pay off, and it's going to pay off pretty quickly. With the page card. So that's wonderful. So yeah, that energy is just there. It's just underlying, and it's in your mind. So, but you've got so much going on right now. You're like, I can't deal, which is fine too. It'll work. It'll work out.
Yeah, and it was confirmed in the comments, like, yes, have a lot going on right now, work-wise.
Yes.
It's interesting, like a lot of you said too, it aligns with the numbers. So Tay is in a number 8-year cycle, and this is a great year. This is an abundant year, but I mean, and it goes both ways though. So it can be abundant crap and abundant rewarding. Okay,
right.
Pardon my language. And it's when you said, like, things are paying off, and it's like, yes. So this is a year where, like, things that you've really worked hard in the past will pay off this year.
Yes, finally.
And the things where it's like, where you feel, but it's interesting because it's like, but you're focusing on still fulfilling certain dreams. This is, and certain reaching for the stars, because this is a year to go for it. And this is where you have the stamina to do it, because the universe is trying to teach you to not give up easily this cycle.
It is a test.
So yeah, so this is where it's like, you keep going, you keep at it. Because it will pay off somewhere, whether it's in a week, in a month, at the end of your cycle, but it'll pay off. Also, too, when you were talking about the energy of, were you talking about sexual energy or you were
I
talking about
was
a
the
romance?
lovers. It's
The
a very
lovers.
intense relationship, and that could definitely mean sexual. Yes.
Yeah, and eight is in a sexual energy.
It is,
So,
yes. And the Eight of
so,
Pentacles was the first, so eight's all around. I mean, absolutely
mhm.
spot on that.
So I'm not trying to sound rude or crude here, but it's like you could be horny. This cycle, like this is like yeah. So because it's a sexual energy,
Yeah, it is. That's
so
true.
it's
Yeah,
it's like, and it doesn't matter if you have a partner or not, but it's like you're just in the mood, or like you're just like really like on fire. Like
yeah,
there's that, you know.
yeah,
I want to say too, it's like I keep hearing like don't hesitate, like go for it,
yeah.
take. And I'm wondering too if there's a move. Like I'm wondering, contemplating a move. Um,
Could be.
yeah. So it just feels like that is a possibility.
Yeah,
Um, and there's something about like, but wanting to make a move where it like it benefits you. So I don't know if this is like you're looking to buying something or buying property, but and then I also, one more last thing that pops up. I feel Tay's going to go on a vacation, and I want to say soon. So I don't know if that means in the next couple of weeks or if a few months. But I'm getting somewhere like Mediterranean.
yeah,
Yeah, like by the sea or by the water. So, but it's like, but it's a different language. So I want to, and it's not French. Like I kind of want to say it's an interesting dialect. So I don't know if it's like Cyprus or if it's Greece or something, but you see what I mean? Like, because those
yeah.
are part of the Mediterranean. So there's something like going there, and it's like a much deserved holiday, or much like you got to get out of where you're like, yeah, in England. So it's like, I need somewhere like warm and sunny and beachy and fun. And it's like, yeah, reward yourself, treat yourself. Yeah.
Absolutely. The Page
Mhm.
of Cups popped out right before you said that with the sea behind it, which is great. But yeah, absolutely treat yourself. You've been through a lot. It's been
Yeah.
tiring. You've mended, you've healed a lot of things, and you're ready. You are so ready to have this new beginning come through for you. You're really manifesting something new here. Travel, absolutely. But a new, for me, it's income because of that Page of Pentacles. So
Mhm.
it's all that hard work, and the Eight of Pentacles, which is my work card. All that hard work's about to pay off.
Yeah. Well,
And yeah,
eight is a money number.
there you go.
Right.
Good
So,
for
and
you.
it's a money number where it's like, okay, you have to believe that what you spend will come back to you, like it's for the good. So it's like quality over quantity. So it's, the more you think of the quality of the money you're spending, the more it'll return back to you, right? Like
Right.
it's like it'll be rewarding, or you'll be rewarded for it, like somehow, some way.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Good
All
for
right, Tay.
you.
Well, thanks for being here and allowing
Thank you,
us to
Tay.
read. We hoped it helped. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Tay. You're so welcome.
I'm just scrolling back. Okay. I'm trying to go in order, everyone, and it doesn't always work.
Right.
Okay. Um,
Well,
I know.
can I
Yeah,
choose one?
yeah, of
Can I
course.
choose one? Can we choose Naomi?
Yeah, yeah.
Naomi Christopher? Okay.
Okay, let me find Naomi. Okay, did she
Let's
share
see
her
if
date
she
of
did her
birth?
date of birth. I think she thought she
Okay, then after Naomi, I'm gonna pick one.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Sun. Because we recently met, and I invited her to come and watch the show, and she made it. And it's like,
Oh,
okay,
yay.
Sun, we'll do a little mini reading for you. So yeah, okay.
Okay. Naomi's
So
date of birth is May 4th, 1983.
oh, I didn't see it. Okay, May 4th, 1983.
1983. She's a fellow Taurian.
Yeah.
Taurus has gone through so much too the last maybe 10 years, really. The general collective of Taurus has really been through a lot. Tower after tower after tower after tower. And all of these lessons to really make us stand on our own 2 feet. Really, it was all about self-worth is really what Taurians have learned. And now we're about to take off, Naomi. We're going to do wonderful things.
Well, she's a hard worker, is what I pick
She's a
up.
very hard worker. Yes.
Can I go first then?
Yes, because I don't have
Okay.
any cards for her yet.
Okay, so Naomi. So Naomi, oh, you're number 5 year.
strange.
And I keep hearing like double. I don't know. What's that? Double mint gum. Anybody
Double the
remember?
fun, double the gum or something. Yeah.
Double the pleasure, double the fun.
Double the pleasure. That's what
Is it?
it
Is
is.
that the
Yeah.
commercial?
Double the pleasure,
Anyway, because
double the fun.
I think she's too young. I don't know if that commercial was around for her. I don't know if
No.
anyone in the audience remembers that. That's what I keep hearing, and it's like I see the double mint gum. So I'm wondering. So it's almost like I'm wondering if that's her slogan for the year or her cycle.
Maybe.
So this is your year to have fun. Okay, Naomi. So like maybe like try not to take things so seriously, or try not to get so hung up on like, is this right? Is this wrong? Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? Like, should do this, you know? So it's like, you know, I think that's why I got double the pleasure, double the fun, or whatever that slogan is. Maybe
Right.
Google it after. I would recommend, Naomi, Google the commercial. Double mint, is it, who makes it?
Wrigley's, yes.
Wrigley's.
The
So
twins, the
Wrigley's
Wrigley's twins.
had a slogan way back, I think in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
And that's your slogan, Naomi, okay?
Yeah.
The other thing too is she wants to break free. She works in a hair salon, doesn't she?
She does. Yes.
For
How
somebody.
did you know this?
Did
you just seriously freaking pick up on that?
I don't think so.
Maybe I told you.
I think you told me, yeah.
Oh God, you freaked me out there for a second.
Yes. I want to say, I think she wants to like get her own, or break out and, you know, work on her own, or get her own. Yeah. And I keep hearing like basement. So I don't know if this would mean like, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean it'll be in a basement, but like where, like maybe out of the home instead of like, because I don't know what rent prices are for businesses. I want to say, I feel like they're high, or maybe they're higher than what she can afford right now, or out of reach. So it's almost like start like basement. So like starting from the bottom could be also this, like what it symbolizes, and working your way up. So it's almost like building your clientele, or like the regulars that you have, it's like they will come to you, but it's like maybe building up more of a clientele, or building up the business dream that you might have. You know, you're starting from the basement, right? Like, you know, and learning along the way.
Right.
Have fun with it if you're deciding to do this in the next while, because your cycle goes until next February. Next February, 2022.
March, right?
I just feel like, and I see her on a raft. So I don't know if she's wanting to go. Do you guys have water? Like a river or something?
Not much really around here. No.
So I'm wondering if she's going to go on a rafting trip, or like she's going to go camping or something and rafting, but she needs to go on a fun vacation, or go have some fun.
Yes.
I mean, it feels like in the late fall, early winter time is when she starts like, okay, I'm going to start doing the work, or start getting my business, because business comes up for her. Like she wants to do her own thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What did you get?
Oh my God, so much for Naomi, which doesn't surprise me, because she's very open and spiritual and wonderful. But the Eight of Cups popped out. So August is absolutely, you're going to be walking away from all of it. Everything you've invested in, all those cups are still there, and she just doesn't even care. She's just out of here. She's like, I'm done. Give me the water Uber. I'm out. Because of heartbreak. Somebody broke your heart, and I'm sorry. And sitting in this energy, there's just really nothing worse. Don't get stuck in that energy, though. Don't hang there too long feeling like everybody's going to betray me, because that's not true, and not everybody is going to hurt you and make you feel left out. So this card popped up again. Obviously, this is a collective feeling of feeling like not heard and left out. And, you know, we've all had to kind of thin our friends too, you know, in our support groups, because people somehow came out to be who we didn't think they were, you know, or they had different ideas than we thought they had. So we're really thinning out our friends here. And I think that's a collective thing for sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
absolutely.
That is. Because that was part of the forecast for July, was our friendships come into focus.
There you go.
So some will begin, some will end.
Right. Yeah. Our standards are much, much different now than, you know, our priorities and what we want in a relationship are much different now than they used to be.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you know, there's a lot of betrayal out there. So.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Again, your cards align with her energy. So I just want to quickly, when you said like heartbreak, and it's like, well, the 5 energy is about freedom. So she's
Yes,
not supposed to be committed
that's right.
right now. Like the universe wants you to experience and have freedom in your life and freedom for yourself and feel free from the inside out. So anything, that holds you back is not, it's going to break away from you. It's going to break free from you in your life. So I want you to, like, if she can, think in the back of my mind, like, I know it's not always easy,
No,
but it's like, this is for for the better of me, because, it's making more room for something else in your life
that's
to
right.
come in. Hmm.
Oh, absolutely. If you see, she's walking away from this nice, cozy fire in the Eight of Cups. And she took a long time to make that fire. There's water all around. It wasn't easy, but she's walking toward the sun there. There's better things ahead for her. So she's not even looking back, You just don't even
Yeah.
look back. Just keep walking. Because when you do that, when you truly let it go, when you stop trying to figure out what went wrong, because we can get stuck. I think that's the hanged man energy I'm feeling for you, Naomi, is you're trying to figure out what went wrong or what you could have done differently in the future so you don't get this betrayal again. But the answer is nothing. You have to be authentically you because that's who you are. And so you can't walk on eggshells in fear of people not accepting you or betraying you. So you just be you and you truly walk away from your fire here. And then you walk right into the Queen of Swords energy. So she's battled, she's been through a lot, but she has really refined who she is. And nobody stands in the Queen of Swords way. Nobody.
Mm.
So that's a true strength card for you there with the sun. So doesn't get any better than that after this truly letting go. Just truly let go, connect to your higher self as you do, and connect to spirit and God and everything that you do. Keep meditating, keep connecting. You're doing everything right with your spirituality, and it will never fail you. Just keep listening to your intuition above all else and all others. Trust yourself.
Nice. Very
Yes.
nice. Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful. Well, thanks, Naomi.
Yes.
Thanks for
Thank you.
being here, and hope that helped. And
There's a
yeah,
scammer. I'm sorry. Yes.
yeah, I got rid of a few. Yeah, so I just want to say, you guys, the scammers come on. We can't stop them ahead of time. So we try to get to them, like ban and block them, and delete their comments as soon as possible. So just ignore
Yes.
it. Like we're getting to them. We are.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're
And we.
so welcome,
Mm,
Naomi. I'm so happy for you to get out of that, whatever hurt you. I'm so happy for you. Yes.
okay. So my choice.
Your choice.
Yeah. So I know. Yeah. So yeah, because I believe Sun is your first name. I just want to verify, because even though even though you have it like Pei Ming, Sun, I believe Sun is your first name. But correct me if I'm wrong. Okay.
Could be painting.
Hmm.
And I'm a year older, so I guess I'm an older folk than you.
Yeah, yeah. You don't. We read for somebody that was older than you, and I'm not that much farther behind you. So
No,
we're not old. No, we're not older folk. No, no,
no,
no,
we're not.
no,
Just
no,
getting
no,
started.
no. And Julie's mom's here, and she's older, and I
That's
don't think
right.
she's considered. She doesn't. She's not older folk. No,
No, she's not.
we're
That's right.
fine. We're fine. we're like wine. We're fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
We are like wine. What's the matter
yeah.
with age?
Um.
All this age
So.
discrimination.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, I don't think she asked a
Oh, Sun
question.
is the last name, so it's
Oh, it
painting.
is.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Pei.
Timing,
Okay.
painting.
Yeah, I think Pei Ming. I hope I pronounced it correctly.
Butcher it.
I apologize if I don't. So I like calling her Sun because it's so cheerful. Okay, so I already have her numbers calculated.
Okay, you go.
So, Sun, I'm going to talk. This is a big year for you. This is a year because Sun is in or I keep saying Sun. Sorry, Sun, pinging. Your number, because the cycle you're in is the same number as what her date of birth adds up to. So what your date of birth? So Payman's date of birth adds up to number 3, and she's in a number 3-year cycle.
Oh, okay.
So I want to say this is like, own it.
Yes.
Okay, like own who you are, no apologies, show your true light, shine your light, because the 3 is about the light and being like lighthearted and like fun and goofy and playful and spreading smiles and laughter all around. Okay, so it's like I want you to play this year, and this is what who you are. Like, you're supposed to be a playful person, and you're supposed to show others like there's a silver lining to everything, even though we may not see it or feel it. Sometimes it's a matter of like, when you are feeling down in the dumps, or you find someone who's negative comes into your radar, distract them, like, change the subject, or redirect them to something else, or redirect yourself to something else. I also want to say, like, I don't know, painting, if you're artistic or you like to paint, but I get like not painting with a brush, like finger painting or hands, because it's like I see handprints in paint above her. So I don't know if this maybe, unless this symbolizes something.
Maybe.
And I don't know what it would symbolize. Would it maybe symbolize like like maybe getting in touch with your child dreams, or like your inner child?
Yeah.
It could be like, maybe you're going to sign up for an art class, or do something that you've always wanted to do since you were a kid, but never had the opportunity or never followed through. Like, I'm trying to just figure out what that would symbolize.
Creating posts in Instagram and making videos. So very creative. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And maybe the hands is like maybe hands-on.
Yes, I bet you're right.
Right?
Yes.
Maybe that's what it means.
Right.
So this is a year for you to create and to like show who you are, what you're made of, what you can do. Because I keep hearing like, shine your light, be bright. Like, don't hide. This is not your year to hide and to be in the shadows, or to like be shy about things. It's like, you do it. You go out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say, like, I'm wondering, like, do you have your own business? Like, I don't know if you have your own clientele, but I keep hearing like you're going to get clients, or if this is what you're looking for, like, yes.
Yeah.
And the more you can show like who you truly are, or just be how I can't even say it. See, I have no English.
It's bad today. I don't know what it is.
I want to say, don't apologize
for
how you do things or who you are. That's because I can't say the other word that comes through. No English today.
I love it. I know what you're saying. Yes. Okay. Don't apologize for being you. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And how long it takes maybe to do something, temperance came up on my read. So, so yeah, we need some patience, but are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you go ahead.
So the Page of Wands was the first card to come out. And again, this is it. Take your power back. You've got this. You have all the control here. So was spot on to what you were saying about really take your power back, really is what I thought you were trying to say.
Yeah.
But the child, or the handprint, was interesting, because the Six of Cups came up, and this is about remembering, looking back to our childhood and analyzing kind of what we've been through, and where maybe that helped us and where maybe that hurt us, and decisions we made. Sometimes it's a person that you're thinking about too. It can be that, a relationship. But for you in this read, I took that as you thinking back and really analyzing, if I had turned right instead of left, where would I be right now? And so that's the energy I'm feeling from that, which has caused you, I don't know if that was in the past energy, it caused you to have a death and rebirth. So whatever you were looking back at, you decided that you probably, I don't know, with the rebirth, it could have been one of two ways. You could have either decided that you did everything right in the past, and you were going to make new decisions from now on. But with the Temperance card, I don't believe so. I think when you were looking back and analyzing your decisions, you came across like a nugget there that you said to yourself, if I had done this, I would have that. And so now that you've got this rebirth here of, it's not too late. It's not too late for me to go back and change some things, some decisions I made. And it's not. That's where this Page of Wands comes in. So you have this magic wand, you're throwing it up in the air, you're making all the decisions here. So you can go back and decide again, decide again. It's never too late. So, but then all of these came out, and these are all having the strength to do that, having the strength to take the lessons that we have learned and apply them in our daily lives now. So it doesn't do us any good to just keep looking back and said, I did that wrong, because that's not helping you at all. So you have to figure out what you did wrong precisely. You have to really analyze where you could have made another decision there and change it. And that will bring you the 10 of Pentacles, which is a happy home, happy surroundings, happy money, success, everything that you've been looking for in this creative field. Has to do with the creative field, though. It's not it's not like a partner you're looking back at mistakes you've made or anything like that. It has to do with your creativity and something you put to the side, like maybe you were painting and then you decided, well, graphic design is the way to go now, so I'm going to move into that direction because you didn't think painting would be I'm using that as an example, not that it's that, but it's time to really look at that and really look at that. What gave me the most passion, though? What got me out of bed in the morning? What was I really excited to do, and not look so much at the negatives of what happened in the past, but what were the positives. And that will just push you right in the direction you need to go for this endeavor. It's a creative endeavor that is, it's waiting for you. I mean, there's just nothing but happiness when you do figure that out. So I feel like you're a little stagnant in that.
Yeah, and like the 3 energy is about being present. Like the universe wants you to embody like being in the now and going with the flow of life. So that means you try not to make too many plans ahead of time, and you don't get, think about the past or get stuck in the past. So it's like go with the flow, and it's like what strikes your mood. And if it's like, if in that moment, because she wrote down writing, it's like if in that moment it's like, I need to write something, you do that, right? And everything else can wait. And one more thing I want to add, because I didn't catch on because I was like, scrolling back through the comments, and she's like, my nickname is, like Sunny. And it's like the 3 number, because she's a number 3 soul.
Yes.
Your number 3 soul painting. I'm talking like you're not here, but you are. Like, sorry. The 3 is the sun. So it's like how fitting. Like your nickname is Sunny, right? Like I would keep that.
Yeah, and
because that so embodies the 3 energy that she is, like the 3 soul.
There you
and,
are.
And the card, like wow. So many synchronicities. I love it.
So many.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Pei Ming. I'm glad you made it. And, it's lovely to read for you. And I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. We have regulars, we see you, in the chat room. We just like to get to the newbies, for what we call the newbies first. Like, so those that have never received a free mini reading from Julie and I on a past show. And then if we have time, we'll get to the regulars. So just hang in there. Yeah, there was somebody, I'm trying to think here. Oh, Michelle Nelson.
Oh,
yeah, Michelle is new. I just want to make sure here. There we go. Hello, Michelle. I hope you're here. You're still watching.
I hope so.
Because it posted at 1:20 and it's 2:00. How are you doing, Julie? Because we've been on for an hour now.
I'm okay. We can go a few more for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So, Michelle, I hope you're listening, because you know what? I don't know if this is April 7th or this is July 4th.
See, I would.
Yeah. You're in trouble.
Uh-oh, see?
Uh-oh,
now you've gone and done it, Michelle.
Bad girl. Because when I do the cycles, it does make a difference what month you are in. It does.
maybe she'll
So I'm just
let me
scrolling. So
know.
Michelle, let's see if she's going to verify it. Yeah. Let's see.
All right. Well, let's see what the cards say. Ooh, all these new cycles and new beginnings, and that's very interesting. You know, we all seem to be on the same page as a collective, right? It seems like the
Yeah.
energies just go through us. But Ten of Cups pulled up again. Happy home, happy life, contentment, money, success, being heard, being listened to, give and take. That's wonderful. That's the energy that you're sitting in. There's some fast movement around you with the Eight of Wands, and I don't know what that quite pertains to yet. I tried to get a card for it, but it didn't pull out. But something's happening pretty fast around you. But it has to do with the change of the cycles. The wheel pulls up, and this is major arcana. This is what I was saying about the Tower card. It's usually the opposite of the Tower card. It's usually you've gone through some hard times. You've really gone through hard times. I say that like it's so easy to get through, you know. But things are finally changing for you. The hand of God is finally turning that wheel for you, and it's time. You deserve a new change with that kind of stress when that wheel shows up. So that's a really good card too, and it's coming in fast. Oh my God! And then the Fool pops up. So yeah, the unknown. You're venturing in very fast, moving into the unknown for you. Taking a leap of faith. This is the leap of faith card. You don't know much about it. It's all new to you, but you're going to move into it very quickly, very quickly. And sitting in that Ten of Cups energy now, you're ready for that change. You want that change. That's nothing new to you. So you're probably feeling very relieved that some kind of cycle is over for you. But let's see what that fast movement is. Wishes fulfilled. Nine of Cups.
Nice.
So you're moving toward your wishes being fulfilled. Finally, that wheel is turning for you. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So Michelle, I haven't heard back from you in the comments. So maybe you stepped away because you've been waiting, or it is a long wait sometimes, right? And we got other things happen, or you get other commitments, so that's fine. So hopefully you'll come and listen to the replay.
Yes.
So Michelle, because I don't know when she was born.
Yeah, you're just going to have to go by your intuition here.
Yeah, so she's in a 7-year. I just feel like I keep getting like she's triggered, and annoyed. Like things are irritating her, bugging her, and
yeah, right.
And it's almost like I want to say like you're working on inner peace or inner calm, like it's like trying to hold it together. So it just feels like we all have our moments. We all go through rough patches. We all have our challenges, but it truly is about at times like how are we handling it? How are we coping through it, right? So it may not help, like the situation may not go away, but it's like, so it's almost like I feel like, you're learning to find that inner peace or that inner calm, especially when you're getting triggered, like it's like over and over again, like easily irritated.
Usually well deserved. Right? Usually by the time you get triggered like this, you've had to endure a lot.
Yeah, and I just want to say like, I lost it. What I was going to say. So triggered. Sorry. No, that's not your fault. It's because a scammer came on and I was just blocking them. And I should I can't do two things at once sometimes.
I'll look for the scammers you read.
So I want to say so finding her inner peace. See, that's where I got lost. So inner peace, like, you're being triggered. Finding like that calm, and it's almost like going within, like try not to be so pushy, because I don't know if she's pushing for things or pushing for answers or pushing like I want this to happen now, like I almost get like so it's almost like I'm get like inner peace and inner calm keeps coming up for her, and it's like I don't know if that's the answer or what you're looking for at this moment, but it's like it's going to make a big difference in how the rest of your cycle year goes, whether that was you're born in April or July. Okay, Michelle, so I hope you hear the replay.
Yes.
Thank you
So,
for being here and allowing us to read for you and that it helped.
yes. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Um, I believe, okay, I want Ava.
Yes.
Yeah, Ava will come to you. And Sharon Jenkins, I think we've never read for Jenkins, because I know we've had Sharon's in here before, but I don't think not Jenkins, right? I believe
I don't
Sharon
think so.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. Sharon Jenkins, yes, you've been patient. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Sharon, and then we'll do Ava. Okay, so Ava,
Okay.
if you're still here too, we're going to come to you next. Oh, Sharon. Oh, you're lucky. I was going to say,
See, that just
thank God
confuses
there's
me.
no 23rd month, right? Thank God there's
Yeah,
only 12 months in a year when it comes to numerology. Okay, so September 23rd. And I don't think, we're not making fun of you guys. We're not really mad. We're just
no,
making light of
of
it.
course not.
So, yeah, we're just trying, because I mean, I want to say spirit energy and source energy, they love to play and have fun and they love to laugh too, right? It's not
They really
always
do.
about being serious.
Absolutely.
So, Sharon, I'm just scrolling down to see if you had a question. I don't think she did. I think she just was general, but I just want to double check. Let's see. Sharon. Yeah, I don't think she did. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, Malik, I see you too, Malik. Sorry. Um, so Malik, yeah, we will come to you. Okay. Sharon, okay, yeah, so no question, just guidance, please. Okay,
Okay.
of course. Of course. We all could use some guidance now and then. I know there's days I could.
Right.
Mhm.
Me too. And lately, especially so, you know. All right. Well, Sharon is sitting in some Three of Swords energy, which is never fun. That's heartache and sadness, and also just needing to move on from that. Once again, the Six of Swords comes up for you right after that, and that is really moving on from that. It's really letting go, forgiving. Sometimes that means we got to forgive ourselves, especially for being in the situation that hurt us in the first place. You know, sometimes we blame ourselves for that. So really, really let go of that. And the Five of Swords comes up next, and then the King of Swords. So this is really jabbers in your ear telling you should have done this, you should have done that. You wouldn't be sad if you had listened to me. There's always those people around us. But you really, really, really have to ignore those people and not let them tell you whether you're right or wrong. There's no one to tell you that. You can only tell yourself that. So the King of Swords really knows that. King of Swords is kind of the mature king in the deck. He has carved out everything that does not serve him, and that's pretty much what you're doing now after that heartache. You're just carving out anything that's not serving you, and you need to do that. But don't forget that there's magic still in the world. There's a dragon behind the King of Swords' shoulder to remind us that no matter how hard things become, and no matter, even if you think you can't get through something, you can. But don't forget the magic in life either, because that's what keeps us going, and that is truly what it's all about. But that experience, whatever that is just, once again, you're gaining back your power, you're letting it go, and so your future energy is beautiful, and you will never find yourself in that energy again the same way, because you've learned so much from it. So all of these lessons, as hard as they are, just teach us how not to get there again, and you keep elevating. And that's why the cards are meant to elevate us, because the cards are saying you did it, you're done, move on from that, you don't have to hurt like that anymore.
Yeah.
And the Ace of Pentacles is the last one to show that all of that hard work, look how dirty those hands are from digging in the mud, and
Mm.
hardship and tears and sweat, and but yet that's where your prize is. That is where your prize is. So
Yeah.
that's a good energy to be going into.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And again, it aligns with her numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sharon, you just started a cycle in this month. So
Wow.
so Sharon, your cycle starts in July and it goes to the following June. So now until next June 2022, your number 1 year,
Wow.
another number 1 year.
Another one.
So all that hardship you were saying, and she's coming out of that, so the last, the number 9 year that she was coming out of was hardships
Yeah.
and facing challenge after challenge and tears and just having to let go, right? And
Yeah. Yeah.
it wasn't about who was right or wrong, but just it is and letting it go. And I just feel I get volunteering with Sharon.
Mm, very good.
And I wonder if Sharon's American because is it the Washington Monument, the big, tall, skinny building? That's really
Yes.
skinny and tall. It looks,
Yes.
is it called the Washington
I think
Monument?
so. Yeah, that sounds right.
That
That's what
comes
you're
up.
seeing.
Yeah, that comes up in her energy. And I get protesting and I see placards and
Yeah.
like and it's and then there's the kids around her. So I'm wondering if Sharon, you're going to get involved in a movement, or you are, or you really care about education, or it just feels like you're going to get involved in a cause, maybe,
Oh,
or
nice.
or you're picking up something, you're going to pick up something new. And I don't know if that actually means you are going to go to Washington, or if it just is a metaphor for how the next year is going to be for you, where it's going to be you're going to be protesting or ruffling some feathers, why is this so? No, we got to change this. We got to do something about it. So it's almost like you're fighting for certain rights, or you're fighting for things, and it's not necessarily connected to you, but
Right.
it's but you get passionate or you get really involved, but it feels connected to your circle. So I don't know if this is because of she has kids and this is I'm doing it
She
for my
works in
kids.
education. She's
Oh,
British, and she works in
okay.
education. She
Oh,
just
so
yeah.
she's not in America
Here's where
then.
all that protesting's coming in.
So maybe it's just a metaphor then. Maybe she's going to pick up something and it's okay, you're
Maybe
enough
she
is
teaches.
enough, or you're going
Yeah.
to, or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get volunteerism with her and placards and protesting something. So this is a year you're fighting, or fighting words, and you might find too you're going to be involved in more arguments than
Mm-hmm.
usual, especially because she is a very caring soul, and she's a giver, and she
Yeah.
at times takes on more than she should, so she's always serving, or she feels responsible for more than her fair share in life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel
I'm
that's part of her
I'm
year.
noticing all the birds in these cards that came
Mm.
up for her. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with animals or birds in particular. But birds are
Oh
swords
yeah.
of communication. Their words really is what the swords
Mm.
are all about. It's air energy. But yeah, that's interesting. There might be something to that with the way they travel. They fly. That's what I was thinking about too. So
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that could be, and that could be maybe the birds could be important part of her life this coming year. Even the spiritual. And
Yeah.
it's is it a particular kind of bird in the cards?
It
Are they
looks
all different?
they
Because
look
I
kind
can't
of
tell.
different, but
Okay.
they look like blackbirds, just
Okay.
blackbirds, but I can't tell if it's a
Yeah.
crow or a raven. I don't know.
Right. Okay. So I was going to say crow. All of a
Yeah, it
sudden, I
looks
got
like
crow.
crow.
So
Yeah.
Sharon Jenkins, I'm going to recommend look up the spiritual meaning of the crow, because
Yeah.
that'll be your medicine right now. It'll
It will.
it'll be
Yeah.
your influence, and also say I also believe call on the crow energy to
Mm-hmm.
help you out when you're struggling or going through a challenge, or you're wondering what now. But this is a year of new beginnings. So fresh
Yes.
starts, new beginnings. I'm wondering if maybe even wanting to change something in your career. So it could be like, maybe you want to teach at a different school or teach a different subject or stop teaching and maybe, but there's something, I feel like with her career, like something new in her career will show up this coming cycle as well.
Yeah, I think so
Okay.
too. Yes.
All right, Sharon.
Yes,
Thanks
Sharon,
for
listen to the
being
birds.
here
Yes.
and allowing us to read for you. Yeah.
Yes, thank
Okay,
you
so
so
I said
much.
Ava, right?
Yes, you did.
Ava. And I know she shared her date of birth. There we go. Ava. There we go. Ava Devereaux.
Oh, I love the
What?
name.
I know Devereaux. It sounds, well, it's French and it just sounds so aristocrat. I'm struggling with
Sounds like
English
an
again. There
author.
must be a spirit who doesn't know English that's around me right
Must
now.
be
There
tripping you
must
up.
be. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's I cannot speak English today, you guys.
It sounds like an exotic author, writing these fantastic stories
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, like she should be I don't know, I want to say historical romance.
Yes. Right? Scottish time travel author.
Yeah. That's right, Ava. Do you write books?
Right?
Yeah. So yeah.
Ava. Let's see
Nice.
for
Yeah.
Ava.
I'm Ava. Ava's a beautiful name,
It is a beautiful
isn't it?
name.
It sounds so classy
Oh my
and
God, Ava's a TV writer.
oh
She is,
wow. Oh, okay.
right?
Maybe it's like your next idea will be a historical romance show.
Right?
Because
That's great.
I see New Orleans around Ava. Ava, I don't know where she's from. Ava, are you from around there, or do you planning to go there, like New Orleans? Because I get who is that author from New Orleans that writes the vampire or the
Oh,
Dracula? What's her name? But
yes. Anne
aren't they
Rice?
dark? Anne Rice.
Yes. Love her.
So but I see New Orleans because doesn't she use New Orleans in her
Yeah,
books?
yes, that's right. Yes.
I see all that old, yeah, I see all this.
Love it.
So I'm going to say part of your message, Ava, is historical romance and New Orleans for some reason.
I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe she can write a TV.
Yeah, maybe she will. Maybe she'll get an idea, or maybe she'll go to New Orleans and be inspired, and that'll be boom, boom, boom. She'll write something fantastic.
Well,
She'll
she's
have to
walking away from something. Yeah, right?
She'll have to let us know. Yeah,
Let us know.
because I don't have cable, Ava. And then I'm not. Yeah,
Oh,
so
she's from
I would know.
Wisconsin. She's
Oh,
from
that's
Wisconsin
that.
and she wants to move to Dallas. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah. Interesting.
really? Because I
Right?
don't see that for her. Yeah, that doesn't seem to see. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to tell her what to do, but that doesn't sit well with me on an energetic level, like Dallas.
Really? That's interesting. Oh, pay
Yeah,
attention
even
to that, Ava.
being in Wisconsin too doesn't suit her. I feel either. It just doesn't jive with her energy. But
Where do you
yeah.
see her?
Well, I'm wondering if it's New Orleans.
Ava, start looking at New
Ava,
Orleans.
maybe. I don't know. I don't know what it's like because I've never been there, so I can't say. But I mean, don't. We're not here to tell you what to do.
No.
We're here to just read the energies, and then what you do with it is up to you. So, anyways, you go ahead, Julie. I interrupted.
So,
Okay.
well, it's the Ten of Swords, which is an ending. You are ending something. You're walking away from something. Maybe that's Wisconsin, but you are done. You're done. Picture the Ten of Swords as all of these, headaches and heartaches that you've been through in the last year is just burning away. You're just done with it all. You're ready to move on from it. A lot of it had to do with self-sabotage. You were up in your head a whole lot this last year. And so you were trying to do a lot of self-analyzing, really looking at yourself. What do I want to do? What are my dreams? You just kind of started coming into some realizations of what you really want. And right underneath that, again, as soon as you did that, was the Eight of Cups, walking away after all that hard work. We talked about this with Naomi. After all that hard work, you're just done. You're going to walk toward the sun and what makes you happy. Come hell or high water, you just don't care anymore about what happens, what kind of rubbish you leave behind because it brought you too much misery. And you're introspective right now. You're really going within and deciding what to do. This is a decision for you. Spirit is asking you to turn to leave it to them. They want you to go inside and let them guide you. So listen to your intuition. Ask yourself questions like, how do I feel? Imagine yourself in Dallas and writing. And how does that make you feel? Imagine the scenery, imagine everything you can. Look up pictures on Google, whatever you can do to put yourself there and see how it feels. Not so much about the geography or anything like that, but how does it feel to you? And that's spirit is saying that's when you'll find your wish fulfillment. That's when you'll find your answer. Don't limit to this or that or Dallas or Wisconsin. Don't limit yourself because maybe there's a better thing in California. That will come out of the blue and surprise you. So just keep within with those answers. Let spirit guide you with that. They know, and you will find your passion here and what really makes you happy. This is my I'm really happy right now card. I did it. I've accomplished it. I didn't think I could card. When you're really doubting yourself and you really think I can't do this. Well, guess what? You did. You walked away from it, and whether you've physically done that yet or not, it's happening. You're going to walk away from that and you're going to say I did it, and you're going to be so proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ave, yeah. She did put in one of her comments. I wanted to move to Dallas, and she put a question mark.